So the other day I get home and sitting on the porch is this box right here. So what was in the box was this. Palmetto State Armory. They shipped it to me. I gotta take a look at it. I think it was about 5 calendar days, about 3 shipping days. So if you watch some of my other videos, you know that I've got a couple of the PSA carbines. I've got a mid-length gas tube, a carbine length M4, and this last week they had a sale on their pistol kit, so I figured I'd pick one up. So anyways, we'll have a quick look at it here. I had a look at it the other day, cut the thing on it just to make sure nothing was damaged. So you get your Palmetto State Armory little tag here, like you usually do. And this is the pistol kit. So this one here has the MOE MagPul front end on it here. And I wasn't sure if I wanted to get one of these or one of the alloy rails, but I'll tell you what, I really like the looks of this guy here in the front. I actually might give it like the nickname of Pig or something like that, or Pug, because of the way that it looks, just because the front of the handguard comes up around the front of the, almost around the sight there. So, and of course it has your normal rail in the back, and does include the bolt group and charging handle. Let's have a pop out that real quick. Let's see, I might find my pocket knife. Go. Get that guy out real quick. Have a little look at that. And voila, nothing special about it. So look, this is the first time I've taken this guy apart. And looks like it's staked, probably staked properly. Hopefully it's not staked. Yeah, it looks like it's good. So anyways, there's your bolt, there's your charging handle, standard bolt and charging handle. Within the kit here, you have your bits and pieces. Remember, this is a pistol kit. So instead of a stock, you have the buffer tube here with these little dedents in it here for the, I think it's, what is it called? Shockwave blade pistol stabilizer. So I read up on this a little bit. Basically, there's a screw in the bottom here. And remember, this doesn't go in your shoulder, it just goes on your cheek on this side here. They keep going back and forth about the rulings on that. And then there's an Allen screw here that goes in and actually gives you the length that you want for your cheek stabilizer, your stabilizer. And also included in the pack are all your bits and pieces. You can see here the flat dark earth MagPul grip here, which I like very much. Have those grips on my other rifles, not the pistol. And then here's all your little pieces you have to finish off your receiver. There's the trigger kit, springs and everything are in there. I built one of these from this side before, or this level before. Your various springs and plungers, your things to for your takedown pins and your pivot pin at the front, whatever you want to call that. There is, looks like your magazine release. There's your trigger guard and your bottom of the MagPul thing here, so the hand grip. So anyways, there's that. Now also, the other day, my FFL calls up, and unbeknownst to me, I also got my receiver. And that just comes in a basic box. This is all the packaging that was in it. No big deal, because it's a piece of aluminum, and as long as it's padded, it isn't going to have anything happen to it. And there you go, there's my receiver. Oh, and the one cool thing about this whole project is the kit was $279 for all of the bits and pieces here, the top receiver barrel and all the parts for the lower receiver, and it was $279, and this was $49, and both of them, that was the price for delivered. So I've had a look at this. This looks really nice. No scrapes, no scratches, no nothing on it. And so what does that come up to? $279, $49, so you're up to $320. And then it didn't have a back sight, so I picked up one of these here. It's FAB Defense. Been looking at these for a while just to try something other than the MagPuls. So I bought that on eBay for $25. So that is what, $345 and $30 transfer fee brings it up to $375 for a complete pistol, delivered, taxes, everything else thrown in there. So for sub $400. All right, I'm going to put her together, take it to the range, and then we will have a look at the rifle and see how it does. All right. Alright, so I've got my brand new PSA pistol out today. Just got it put together. Give you a quick look at it there. It has the MagPul hand guards and pistol grip, and the blade tech here for the end. So again, it's a cheek rest, not a buttstock. But I got it out today just to do some function testing, and I'm going to try a little accuracy testing too. I've got my new sight on here. We'll have a look at that at home. I'll flip that down. Get my quick release on here quick. And away we go. Now I'm using just regular ball ammo. Let's see, American Eagle Tactical XM193, which is basically just standard military ball. 55 grain. Did put one shot down range, and I was off to the side just a little, so I'm not going to readjust the scope because this is for my M4. However, let's have a look here once. Looks like it's kicking out the shells. Probably about, that one went to the 1 o'clock position. So did that one. The casing. Let's just do 3 and see where we're at. And probably about 1.5 inches group there. Let's see, let's go. Which target I want to do. Let's do the next target over for another 3 shots and see what we get. Manual windage adjustment here in the lead sled. Looks like it's consistently chucking the casings out at 1 o'clock. Not bad. I'd rather that than have them scattered all over the landscape. It's about 2.5 inches. So opened up a little bit. Let's do another 3. And then we'll try it off of the lead sled real quick. Not too bad, another about 2 inches there. Right, now just I'm going to run this magazine through. I'm going to be shooting a lot more with this today, but just for on video here. Let's see what we got, what it feels like without it on your shoulder. Not on the shoulder. Take a good grip on it. Alright, that's one dead rock. And empty. Alrighty, now run some more through it. Seems like a nice little pistol. And we'll talk about it at home. I'll go have a look at our targets. Alright. Alright, it's been a few weeks since I had the the pistol out to the range and figured out how to publish my results here. So I'm in the living room right now, and I've got my normal background here being used for Christmas stuff. See if I can pan it that way. I've got Benny looking on. I've got Emma over here as holding my my tripod still. So anyways, took my pistol out and took it to the range, and I put my scope on it here. This guy here, the Leopold, what was that, VX1 2-7, which is very nice power scope actually to use for something like an AR. But this guy is actually set up for my M4 version. So this I just put on there just to see if I can get some accuracy on it, or see what kind of accuracy I could get with it. So the rifle here, the pistol, I keep trying to say, I hate saying that. Well, actually, I'm going to explain that a little bit here in a moment. So have a look at that, the entire pistol. And you can see there it's got the short barrel, the 10.5-inch in the front here, and then also has the stock in the back, which fits on your cheek. So your cheek just basically comes in here, fits right in here like this. And I tried it there at the range, as you can see, and it actually was pretty stable to use it like that. You can see here whenever I put it on the lead sled, these are some of the groups that I got with it. Some of my targets that ended up all stuck together because of the rain and everything. But 1.5 inches, about 2 inches with that first one there down in there on the bottom, and then about 2.5 inches with the other one. I did have a couple groups that were shorter, they're smaller than that, and Benny's coming over to say hello. But, you know, 2 inches, I'd be happy with that. 1.5 inches, I'd be thrilled with it. So I'm happy with the accuracy on it. Now, as far as keeping this as a pistol, I can do that. But I think I'm going to seriously, once I get to $200 saved up, is actually go in and try to get it and to actually use it as a SBR. So you send in your paperwork, and as long as you haven't committed any crimes, as I understand it, you should be able to get your paperwork back to do an SBR for it. So I think that would be very cool to do that. So I'd say for less than $400, you really can't beat getting an AR-15 pistol in .223 with a 10.5-inch barrel. Oh, the 10.5-inch barrel is something I was going to say about too. Is from my doing research, they said that was one of the sizes of the barrel that actually has the least problems with it. You can get the other ones to run, which is fine, but I figured, well, I'll start off with a 10.5-inch. Oh, I was going to say, if I end up getting this SBR'd, what you're actually excuse me, Ben, what you actually, he's trying to get around the Christmas tree. What you end up actually doing is you're registering the firearm, which is this part here, okay, the lower part, and so afterwards, you can put anything you want to on the top in the short barrel configuration. So whatever I'm saying is, let's pop this out. So this part here is all that you're registering as an SBR. So I can buy whatever kind of shorties that I want to for the top here, and sometimes you can get them for a really good price too. So what I'm thinking is get the SBR permit for it so that I can have a short barrel rifle legally, and then end up actually being able to put it in any kind of configuration that I want to. So, like I said, how was it? I think it was under $400 for the pistol, $200 for the permit, which would still make it sub $600 for an SBR. All right, just want to talk a little bit about the SBR here. So this is a pistol, which means that it has to have an arm brace back here and not an actual stock that you put on your shoulder. So this goes on your arm or your cheek, and it's to stabilize the pistol, stabilizing brace, arm brace, however you want to say it. So this is a pistol because it has a 10.5-inch barrel. For a rifle, you have to have, I think it's like a 16.1-inch barrel to make it legally as a rifle. If you would put a stock on this right now without a permit, it would be illegal to have a short barrel and a shoulder stock on it, not a cheek piece like it is right now, but if you had a shoulder stock. You get your SBR permit, then you can take this part off, put an actual shoulder stock on it that you can shorten up or lengthen to however you want to, and legally put it on your shoulder. So just wanted to go over that real quick just to tell you what an SBR is. So anyways, again, this rifle ran perfectly. Probably put maybe 200 rounds through it so far of the Palmetto State Armory. And like I say, with a lot of the stuff I get to the ones that that are reliable, highly recommended. Palmetto State Armory pistol kit and receiver. I put that together. That didn't take a long time. That was maybe like an hour, hour and a half to put it together. And now I have a really cool AR-15 pistol. Never thought I'd buy one, but I'm really happy that I got one now. All right, thanks for watching the video. Please subscribe, and out.